normal cat wall. But
flashlight.
Whoa.
Well, let me explain.
Like, what the heck is that?
That's a body, bro.
Is that you?
The first video tonight comes from Urban Mayo, an Australian urban exploration channel focused on abandoned industrial sites, factories, cranes, and high-risk structure climbs, known for raw, real-time reactions and minimal narration. It is September 13th, 2025 in Australia, an abandoned industrial battery factory site with an exterior crane structure. Inside the factory, the explorer finishes checking several interior rooms, including work areas and a first aid room. The building is heavily smashed up, with broken glass covering the floors. He comments on the strong smell lingering in the air, keeping his mask on as he moves. He explains he was meant to meet someone later, but is currently alone.
Sleep in. I think someone was on the phone. They saw me. I don't know if they called the cops. I'm hoping not. Now I've got to find a way.
As he prepares to head toward the crane, his main goal, he notices activity outside. He mentions someone nearby appears to be on the phone. His tone shifts from casual exploration to concern. He questions whether he has been seen entering and quietly hopes police have not been called. The atmosphere becomes tense before he even reaches the crane access point. While searching for the correct route toward the crane, he repeatedly mentions hoping the police have not been contacted. He listens carefully for sirens and scans the area, clearly unsettled by the possibility of being watched.
I don't think it would be as bad going back though. I said I don't think going back would be so bad.
I wouldn't have made it without it.
That's fair. There's been a bus sitting there for a while now. I said, there's been that bus sitting there for a while now.
Yeah, that's the last stop, I think. Or, actually, yeah, maybe it is. Because we got off at a stop before that.
Yeah, we
did.
did.
That was the second last.
He commits to climbing the crane ladder. The structure appears unstable and exposed. He struggles with the height and narrow platforms, reacting to the physical danger as he ascends. Despite nearly hurting himself, he reaches the top platform.
Come on. Make it down quick. Oh, please. Oh, police. It's police. Where are they?
While taking photographs from the crane, flashing lights appear below. He quickly realizes police have arrived. Panic sets in as he prepares to descend. He rushes down the ladder. Once lower, he confirms a police car is positioned nearby on the road. The exploration immediately shifts into escape mode. He and his mate remain hidden as the police vehicle drives past. After waiting for it to leave the area, they move quickly to exit the site without confrontation. The visit begins as a routine abandoned factory exploration, with the added challenge of climbing an exterior crane. However, the fear of being seen escalates into a confirmed police presence while he is still on the structure. Although there is no direct confrontation, the close call forces a hurried retreat, ending the exploration with tension rather than triumph. Before we move on, if you're enjoying the video so far, leaving a like really helps. And if you haven't subscribed yet, now's a good time. We recently passed 50,000 subscribers, and that's entirely because of you. The next target is 100,000 before the end of the year. Ambitious, but worth aiming for. There's a hidden word somewhere in this video. See if you can spot it. Now, let's continue. The next horrifying video comes from 3Swag, a UK-based YouTube channel focused on urban exploration, abandoned building adventures, and risky group challenges. It is February 18th, 2026 in the United Kingdom. Exact city, unknown.
Oh guys, in the abandoned pub with the fam. We're going to do this way. Yo, why's there shoes? Wait, Freddy. Why's there shoes? Oh, look at the black mould, man. Look how mouldy this is. There's like nothing in it.
The group enters the abandoned property cautiously. Their attention is immediately drawn to thick black mold, damaged ceilings, and a strong smell of decay. They move through narrow corridors and empty rooms, joking about whether to explore upstairs or downstairs first, unaware of what might still be inside the building.
Wait, there's sensor. Look, come here. Huh? Huh? Wait, no, come here. Look, do you think it works? Do you think it works? Wait, should we just send it? Get out. Wait, do you think the alarm works?
In one section of the property, they notice a large number of shoes scattered across the floor. The discovery suggests that someone may have been living there recently, and the group becomes noticeably quieter as the possibility of hidden occupants starts to feel real.
Wait, there's a TV in there. There's a TV. Oh, Fred. There's a TV down there. Why should I turn the light? Why not? Was that you that made that noise? What noise? Better been just say it's you. No. Oh look, there's people smoking cigarettes.
A sudden noise echoes from another room. No one in the group claims to have made it. They stop moving and look around, clearly unsettled, checking behind them before continuing.
Right in there.
I was definitely sort of what the fuck.
This light still work. There's a fucking good. Yo, look. More home.
Well, I'm selling something.
Huh?
I'm getting something here to sell. It's going to be something like that's vintage.
Wait, that's how.
Deeper into the building, they discover working lights and what appears to be a car parked in a rear section of the property. These signs make it increasingly clear that someone may still be using the site, even if they are not currently visible.
Feels like move with that. Like a rat or something. Would you just open that? Open that.
Movement is seen in the shadows, but the uncertainty keeps the group on edge. With unstable flooring, hollow boards, and the constant feeling that someone could be nearby, the tension remains high until they decide to leave. The group exits the property without encountering anyone directly, but the exploration leaves them unsettled. Working utilities, personal belongings, unexplained noises, and signs of habitation all suggest the building may not have been abandoned at all. The video highlights one of the real dangers of urban exploration: entering places that appear empty but may still be occupied, where the biggest risk is not the building itself, but who else might already be inside. The next chilling video comes from Sidekicks TV, a US-based urban exploration and paranormal-style channel focused on immersive real-time adventures in abandoned or underused buildings. Their videos capture genuine reactions to dark tunnels, basements, and signs of recent human activity, emphasizing suspense and tension over exaggerated effects. It is February 9th, 2026 in the United States, NSU campus, inside an abandoned or underused section of a university building.
Oh my gosh.
The group arrives at the campus joking and talking as they explore the gym area and nearby corridors. As they move deeper into the building, they begin noticing abandoned hallways, scattered belongings, and signs that someone may have been there recently.
That is a walker, bro.
Don't say that.
What's at the end of it?
Wait.
That's a
No,
walker.
no, we should back up. What is that?
So scary. Wait, it's just on the other side, right? It's just on the other side, right?
I won't say what I thought that was until we get farther down.
I think we gotta go to it.
It's not there anymore.
While walking through narrow hallways and basement tunnels, the group suddenly spots a figure in the darkness that they describe as looking like a walker. Unsure whether it is a person, a shadow, or an object, they freeze for a moment before backing away. The confined space and limited visibility make the moment far more intense, marking the first real scare of the exploration.
That's a body, bro.
But could that low-key be someone sleeping?
In another room, the explorers notice what looks like a body lying on the floor. Panic sets in briefly before they move closer and realize it is only a pile of clothes. Even after the mistake is cleared up, the discovery reinforces the feeling that someone may still be using the building.
I'm running. Oh no! Yo, pass us the shoes, bro. What? You step on that rock.
Wait, what's chasing y'all? What's chasing y'all?
Oh, hell no. You hear that? I'm not gonna kill today, buddy.
Should just run in there and say
The most serious moment comes when they find a bed with sheets set up inside one of the rooms. The discovery confirms that someone may actually be living in the building. Realizing the risk, the group decides not to continue. They quickly retreat through the tunnels and hallways, clearly shaken by the possibility that they are not alone. The exploration starts as a lighthearted adventure, but gradually turns into a tense situation as more signs of human activity are found. The video ends with the group leaving quickly, showing how urban exploration can change in seconds once it becomes clear that someone else may already be inside. The next shocking video of the night comes from Funbox Exp, a US-based urban exploration channel focused on immersive, first-person adventures through abandoned tunnels, buildings, and locations with haunted reputations. It is November 26, 2025 at Hell's Gate Tunnels, United States. The group returns to Hell's Gate for their 5th visit, moving through the tunnel entrance with cameras and backpacks, while discussing previous trips to the location. They plan to head straight toward the larger tunnel section, hoping to reach it before anyone else arrives. Along the way, they notice small environmental details, paw prints in the dirt, frogs near the water, and reflections moving along the tunnel walls.
You see those paw prints?
Those are probably just coyote or something.
Oh, those are animals.
Should we not go in this one? Is that true?
I don't see. I'm just kind of watching this in case. Hello.
Hello.
They're recording a video right now.
Recording what?
Just a video because we do Urbex.
Oh, do you know these?
Yeah.
What is it?
Funbox-EXP.
Without warning, another person appears inside the tunnel. The encounter is brief but unexpected, and the group reacts with surprise, realizing they are not alone in the underground passage.
Broke the swing. Shut the up.
That could be an actual person.
Yeah, and we just don't know because they're doing Boy You Cried Wolf. I remember when we got here, the swing was like literally swinging by itself.
Yeah.
Strange sounds echo through the tunnel. Whistles, footsteps, and faint knocking noises. The group stops moving and listens carefully, unsure whether the sounds are coming from animals, other visitors, or something deeper inside the structure. The uncertainty makes the moment feel far more intense than expected.
And we hear these knocking noises, right? And we're like, hello? And then Jackson saw a light. And we were like, oh shit. And we started running.
Not the craziest experience we had here.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah. I mean, it seems like...
At the far end of the tunnel, loud knocking is heard, followed by a sudden light appearing in the darkness. The unexpected combination immediately puts the group on edge. Not wanting to risk running into anyone or anything unknown, they decide to turn back and leave the tunnels quickly. Even after multiple visits, Hell's Gate proves unpredictable. Signs of wildlife, evidence of recent human activity, and unexplained noises make the tunnels feel far from abandoned. What begins as a familiar exploration turns tense, as the group realizes they may be sharing the underground space with others. The night ends without confrontation, but the experience reinforces how quickly the atmosphere can change in isolated locations, where you never truly know who or what might be nearby. The next video comes from Julie Lunar, a US-based paranormal investigation channel focused on overnight ghost hunting inside reportedly haunted locations. Julie and her team rely heavily on spirit boxes, REM pods, EMF detectors, ghost tube, and the Estes method, combining structured experiments with real-time reactions to document possible activity. It is February 22nd, 2026, in Poasttown Elementary School, United States.
This isn't a normal school, guys.
We are at the most haunted school in Ohio.
Poasttown Elementary School.
Do you want to tell them why this school is so haunted?
There was a horrific train accident that happened right off the property. A head-on collision between a cargo train and a freight train, causing God who knows how many deaths, how many injuries. And they turned this very school into a triage center to care for it. So we have people passing away from that tragic train accident right here.
Sadly, the victims of the train crash are said to still be here. We'll
You
figure
hear
that out.
disembodied like how?
I actually did hear that.
Did you hear that?
What was that? That actually gave me chills.
Okay,
I did hear
you
that.
heard that too.
Yeah.
Almost immediately, unexplained footsteps are heard in the gym area, making both investigators stop and listen carefully. As they continue moving through the halls, both comment on a heavy, watchful feeling, as if something is following them from room to room. The cafeteria stands out early as the only area that feels noticeably negative compared to the rest of the building.
Guys, here we are.
Okay guys, we're in the gym. We just set up. The REM pod, you guys know the REM pod. Get close to it, it goes off. Cat ball, literally just a normal cat ball. That
flashlight.
Whoa.
Well, let me explain the flashlight to you guys real quick. It's a twist flashlight. All they got to do is just give it a slight twist. Yep, just like that, to turn it on and off.
That's
and
awesome.
We're already getting stuff. That's super cool. I'm gonna just assume that there is a spirit with us since we are getting the flashlights.
Are there any train crash
Victims.
victims? Well, that's really bright.
By 1:45 a.m., they officially begin the investigation. Inside the gymnasium, a twist flashlight begins responding to questions about the train crash victims. When asked if any victims are present, the light turns on and stays on longer than expected. During the session, both Julie and Marcus report sudden physical symptoms, heaviness in their legs, pain in their sides, and nausea, while discussing the accident. Through the spirit box, words such as explosion are heard, along with responses that sound like they may be in a different language. The tone becomes emotional as they continue asking about the crash.
Oh my god, as the train is going by. That's actually...
Are you warning of us danger? Like, because the train is going by?
That gave me full chills.
Is everything okay?
Listen, it's gonna follow us to the other room.
During an Estes method session in the teacher's room, responses appear unusually direct. Marcus begins reading aloud, and the word pizza comes through the headphones, finishing his sentence unexpectedly. Seconds later, a fully charged light suddenly shuts off without being touched. The sudden equipment failure changes the mood, making the session feel less playful and more unsettling.
That was a sharp breath. I think something is stalking around the room, and we just heard that was a breath. That was like that, right?
Yeah. Let's get out of here.
I know. I'm not gonna.
Closer.
No.
Julie, my head literally feels like something is squeezing the back of it. I'm not even kidding you right now.
As they prepare to leave, Marcus suddenly feels intense pressure at the back of his head, describing it as if something is squeezing it. He mentions that the sensation reminds him of stories where the building's owner reportedly woke up with unexplained head trauma. The investigation begins with what feels like emotional or residual communication connected to the train crash history. However, once the team reaches the cafeteria, the tone changes completely. Physical sickness, breathing sounds, territorial responses, and head pressure create a clear escalation from curiosity to discomfort. By the end of the night, the experience shifts from simple interaction to something that feels more personal and intrusive, whether caused by the building's history or something else entirely. The final moments leave the investigators convinced that the cafeteria holds the most unsettling energy in the entire school. Before we get into the next clip, around 70% of people watching aren't subscribed. We're working toward 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And if you're enjoying the video, hitting subscribe really does help. All right, let's get back to it. The last video of the night comes from Goodman's Exploration, a Canadian-based urban exploration channel specializing in abandoned, haunted, and off-limits locations, known for immersive nighttime investigations, first-person reactions, and capturing eerie atmospheres, strange noises, and possible paranormal moments inside forgotten buildings. It is February 16th, 2026, in an abandoned jail in a remote area of Ontario, Canada.
Literally all the cells are here. Look how cool this is.
I keep hearing noises.
I know. It's very creepy.
Why is the Shadow Man here with us?
Goodman and his friends Elias, James, Cameron, and Izzy arrive at the abandoned jail and begin exploring the perimeter before heading inside. They move through restricted areas, set up cameras, and start documenting the layout, including old cell blocks and shower rooms. The building appears unusually well preserved, but the silence, creaking floors, and faint background noises immediately create an uneasy atmosphere.
Oh god, it literally does look like Silent Hill. I feel how heavy this door is. I don't know if you guys can feel this, but this is like a 40-pound door.
He's right there, the Shadow Man, isn't he?
Oh my god.
While exploring the basement level, the team encounters dangerous conditions. Black ice covers parts of the floor, and some sections contain waist-deep water. Moving through the slippery, flooded area forces them to slow down, increasing both the physical risk and the tension of being deep underground.
Hit you in the head?
Some bullshit just fell on my head.
I cannot see you don't go with that light in my eyes. I feel like a dad. Move the fucking light.
Hold the bigger light and stand right there and turn the phone at me.
As they continue through the jail, faint noises echo through the corridors. The team reports hearing subtle whispers and distant sounds that they cannot clearly explain, keeping everyone on edge as they finish the exploration. After leaving the building, the group reflects on how intense the investigation felt compared to other abandoned sites. The preserved cell blocks, the isolation of the location, and the combination of shadow sightings, falling objects, and unexplained noises made the experience feel far more unsettling than expected. Despite the tension and the hazardous conditions inside the jail, everyone exits safely. The night ends with the feeling that the building still carries a heavy atmosphere, whether from its history, its isolation, or something that may still linger inside. We appreciate you for watching. If these creepy encounters gave you chills, hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss the next drop. There's always another mystery waiting just around the corner.